Fourth standard deviation, safety, paranoia, and fear. Are you afraid of dying? This is Orsi, official old guy at oldguytalkstome.com, a podcast dedicated to helping older guys create kick-ass lives for themselves and those they love. Check it out! Check it out. There's lots of stuff to help you create that kick-ass life that you want. When I interview experts on various topics such as relationships, sex, anti-aging, and other things that are important to you to help you create that life that you want for yourself and others. Fourth standard deviation, safety, paranoia, and fear. Are you afraid of dying? We are living in an incredible time right now where for many of us here in the United States and around the world, a sort of irrational paranoia has taken over our minds, lots of people's minds. Now, yeah, I don't want to die tomorrow. I don't want to die today. I'd like to be around for a few more years. I'm planning on it. At the same time, I cannot live my life in paranoia at the fourth standard deviation. Now, for those of you who may not remember your statistics, I used to love statistics. Oh my God, I was such a geek, I even did the extra problems at the back of the book in college. But the fourth standard deviation is where, well, it's the 0.1% of things. 0.1% of things that more likely than not you will never encounter in your life. It's where the geniuses like Elon Musk and other people lie. You know, chances of you running into him are like nil. I'm probably not going to run into him. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll get him on my podcast. But there's this irrational fear right now about, well, we have to protect ourselves. We have to wear double masks. That's not. And now, even though you get vaccinated, well, maybe that's not enough because there's other strains coming. But we don't know whether those other strains are, well, susceptible to the vaccine or not. And so this paranoia, people want this surety of safety, which is an illusion. Especially if you are, well, looking to achieve that fourth standard deviation of safety, the 0.1%. If you're going to do that, just bubble wrap yourself up and never leave the house because shit happens in life. That's what life is about. Life is about shit happening and you taking care of it. Now, I'm not talking about being reckless. And I know everyone's got their own opinion about masks, and I kind of go back and forth on it. And I've gotten my first shot of the vaccine, in a few weeks here, going to get my second shot. At the same time, what is the risk? Well, for me, even though I'm in, quote unquote, the risk bracket, over 65, I'm in pretty good health. And most of my friends have gotten the coronavirus. Well, they survived it. It was a bad flu. Now, yes, there are people that have died. People that normally might not have died as soon as they did have died. Yes, that's true. But for the vast majority of us, it really is like a strong flu. And consequently, we need to be aware of those that are at great risk of dying around us. And that's why we're taking the precautions that we are. But at the same time, oh my God, this paranoia, well, this strain may not be, well, prove it. Double mask. Do you know how hard it is to breathe with a double mask? Do you know hypoxia might be an issue that's occurring with all these masks? I know that when I work out, fortunately now I can go work out at a place that doesn't require wearing masks. You can wear a face shield. There's a big difference in my workout ability in terms of the amount of oxygen I can bring in through a face shield versus a mask. It's huge. I noticed it right away. So if you're looking to live a risk-free life, that shit ain't happening unless you want to, as I said, bubble wrap yourself and just stay at home. Don't get in the car. Don't turn on the TV. Don't look out the window. Don't talk to your neighbors. Don't talk to your family. Don't do anything. Just sit there. Just sit there and live a long, unproductive, boring life. That's your choice, not mine. That's not the way I want to live my time on earth here. Remember, at oldguytalkstome.com, it's all about creating a kick-ass life for yourself and those that you love. Subscribe, share, and review.